You picked Tyrannosaurus Rex. Great choice.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is to dinosaurs what Darth Vader is to Star Wars. It is without a doubt the most popular dinosaur and has appeared in countless books, movies, and video games. But what we know about the T-Rex is constantly changing. For example, scientists now believe it was feathered on some parts of its body. In this video, we will explore 10 current facts about the Tyrant King. So, let's begin. Number 10. Tyrannosaurus Rex wasn't the largest meat-eating dinosaur. Most people incorrectly assume that T-Rex was the largest carnivorous dinosaur to ever live. Well, at a whopping 40 feet in length and weighing almost 9 tons, you can't blame them. But today, the T-Rex would barely make the top 10 longest theropods list. For example, Gigantosaurus and Spinosaurus were larger, with Spinosaurus being heavier than the T-Rex. Sadly, these 3 theropods never had the chance to square off in combat, since they lived in different times and places, separated by thousands of miles and millions of years. Number 9. Tyrannosaurus Rex was both a scavenger and a hunter. For years, paleontologists argued about whether T-Rex was a savage killer or an opportunistic predator. That is, did it bravely battle its food, or did it shyly search for the carcasses of dinosaurs that had already been felled by old age or disease? Today, this controversy seems rather quaint, as there's no reason Tyrannosaurus Rex couldn't have indulged in both behaviors at the same time, as would any respectable carnivore that wanted to avoid starvation. Number 8. The arms of T-Rex weren't as small as initially thought. Everyone loves to make fun of T-Rex due to its tiny arms, but the arms of the T-Rex were over 3 feet long and may have been capable of bench pressing 400 pounds each. In any event, T-Rex didn't have the smallest arm-to-body ratio of all the carnivorous dinosaurs. That honor belongs to the truly comical-looking Carnotaurus, the arms of which looked like tiny nubs. Number 7. T-Rex had bad breath. It's safe to assume that the dinosaurs of the Mesozoic era probably didn't brush their teeth. Well, not in a conventional manner anyway. Some experts believe that the shards of rotten, bacteria-infested meat that would have been constantly lodged in its teeth gave Tyrannosaurus Rex a septic bite, which infected wounded prey, causing them to die days or weeks later from infection. Number 6. The female T-Rex were bigger than the males. Although not confirmed 100%, there's good reason to believe, based on the size of existing fossils, that female T-Rex individuals outweighed their male counterparts by a few thousand pounds, a trait known as sexual dimorphism. The most likely reason is that the female of the species had to lay clutches of T-Rex-sized eggs, and thus evolved to possess larger hips. Another possible explanation is that the females were simply more accomplished hunters than males, as is the case with modern lions. Number 5. The average T-Rex lived about 30 years. It's difficult to guess a dinosaur's lifespan from fossil remains, but based on the analysis of existing specimens, paleontologists believe that Tyrannosaurus Rex may have lived as long as 30 years. And since it was at the top of its food chain, most likely would have died of old age, disease, or hunger, rather than losing a fight to its fellow theropods, the only exception being the juveniles. Number 4. T-Rex hatchlings may have been covered in feathers. We now know that some carnivorous dinosaurs, especially raptors, were covered in feathers, so maybe a Jurassic Park feathered edition re-release is near. Today, paleontologists believe that all tyrannosaurs, including T-Rex, must have been covered in feathers at some point during their life, most likely when they first hatched out of eggs, a hypothesis supported by the discovery of the feathered Asian tyrannosaurs like Dailong and Yutyrannus. Number 3. Tyrannosaurus Rex would have battled Triceratops. The 8-ton T-Rex and 5-ton Triceratops would have fought often, since both dinosaurs lived in late Cretaceous North America. It's likely the average T-Rex would have preferred to tackle a sick juvenile, but if it was hungry enough, a bloody battle would have gone down between the two juggernauts. Check out the T-Rex vs. Triceratops video for an insight into how this battle may have happened. Number 2. Tyrannosaurus Rex had an insanely powerful bite. Back in 1996, a team of Stanford University scientists examining the T-Rex skull determined that the dino chomped down on its prey with a bite force of 8 to 12,000 pounds per square inch. This makes its bite the most powerful to ever exist on land. Only C. megalodon, an ancient shark, had a stronger bite force. For purposes of comparison, the average adult human can bite with a force of about 175 pounds. T-Rex's powerful jaws may even have been capable of shearing off a ceratopsian's horns. Number 1. Tyrannosaurus rex was originally called Manospondylus. When the infamous paleontologist Edward Drinker Cope excavated the first T-Rex fossil in 1892, he briefly considered naming his find Manospondylus gigax, Greek for giant thin vertebrae. After additional fossil finds, the then president of the American Museum of Natural History, Henry Fairfield Osborn, came up with the immortal name Tyrannosaurus rex, meaning Tyrant Lizard King. Thank you for watching Mega Top 10s. If you have any cool ideas for a dinosaur-themed video, please leave a comment below, and we might just make it.